Hello, YouTube. Probably only one watching is me if in the future.
Hey Connor.
All right, and then I'm gonna
Hey
start.
future Connor, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm good.
We're
Great Connor
live,
impression.
I think.
You think?
Woo! Anyways, hello. If anyone's watching, this is Between the Strokes. We do a art group thing, podcast stream every week, and we hang out and talk about what we're working on and what we're up to. So, hey,
And we cry a lot too. You know,
A lot of tears, yeah.
a lot of tears.
here with a lot of people. Big group. It's almost too big. You guys need to settle down.
Whoa, everybody.
Hamilton's like editing some boat photos. Lisa's working on some inks. And I don't know what Sarah's doing, but hey, Sarah.
Well, you want to kick off? I think you had some things you to talk about tonight.
Ooh, yeah.
Um,
I'm just cracking open another brew.
with the
I'm eating salsa too. I'm just snacking it up right now. So tonight, yeah, we've been talking about our little group show thing that we're gonna do, and we got some new stuff to talk about on that. So let me just open that up.
supposed to be prepared for this.
I am. I got it on a Google Doc. I'm ready, man.
We're
All right.
here on time. We're prepared as we're.
So basically, what I did is I wrote out like a short schedule week by week of just like what I think is reasonable for anybody that is interested in making like a new piece specifically for this show. So in that regard, I have 5 days from now, this Friday, coming Friday, June 30th, we got the deadline for a art submission of your already completed work. So what we asked for earlier in the month, or a couple months ago now, it's a while ago, when people were emailing us their work. So we're gonna repost that and make sure that everybody that wants to participate in and do a piece is make sure that they send us some of their work so that we can like just confirm, because we need to know how many people are actually gonna turn in work or like actually gonna try. Because knowing that will help us figure out where we can go as far as gallery wise.
What we're gonna do with the space and all that.
Yeah. So that's June 30th, and then we're gonna do like a 2-week break. Not a 2-week break, but in 2 weeks we'll meet up again during the stream on July 9th. So for that stream, we're gonna anybody that has progress on these are interesting images here, Hamilton. By the way, what's coming out of your mouth? You're very distracted all of a sudden.
It looks like
I thought you were like vaping, like hard for a second.
Yeah, I'm vaping hard, yeah.
But
I'm a
it
vaper.
also
Like,
looks like a T-shirt
exactly
that you bit.
That's what they called me in college. They called me the vaporizer in college. I'm like,
It looks like too cloudy. It looks like you're biting a T-shirt and swinging it around with your mouth.
oh really? I like this one. This one's my favorite.
And that one just looks like you ate a bunch of like peanut or like fluff,
Yeah.
Nutella, and
Peanut butter fluff?
your body rejected it.
Yep.
No, just regular marshmallow.
That's
Pure
what I did.
marshmallow.
Dude,
And now I know it's a shirt from that last photo. All right. Okay, so then July 9th, we're going to look at thumbnails, and I said maybe like 3 to 5, just like small sketches is probably a good, we'll be able to get a good idea of what people's ideas are, blah, blah, and then we can do a short critique just on the idea and the concepts and all that.
So let's go over. What do we need for next week?
Next week, nothing. Next week, you should just be working on sketches.
Okay.
But by next Friday, if you're going to be in the show, if anyone's listening, by next Friday on the 30th of June, go ahead and send us an email at betweenthestrokes@gmail.com. I'll post it so that in the Facebook group if you need the link or you need the email address. But just send us like 1 or 2 or as many as you want, but at least one image of your already completed artwork, just so we can like know that you're a real person and an artist, and then that you want to do this.
Cool. I like it. I like the schedule.
Well, that's not it. We've got the whole thing planned out, baby.
No,
So,
I like the original schedule that you had though.
oh, this is the new. This is 2.0. So,
Okay, right.
July
Buckle up.
9th, we're going to look at the sketches. That's 2 Sundays from now. And we'll talk about those during the stream. So, if you can, and we'll post this later on the page, but I'll just go through it all now just so for everybody here. It'd be better if everybody could be on the stream and we could all look at this stuff. But if not, like, Like if you still want to do it, but for some reason you're like busy Sunday nights, that's fine. You can just like send it to us, and then we'll open it up on the stream, and everybody can talk about it, even if you're not there. And we record all of them. They're on YouTube, so you can watch it later and hear what everybody said, if that's something you're interested in. Okay, then the next Sunday, just a normal old stream. We'll maybe talk about the show a little bit, but just do our normal thing where we all work on work and talk and hang out.
We got some interviews coming up though.
Yeah, I mean yeah. So any of the dates that we don't have a crit or something, you can throw an interview in if you have.
Can we not call it a crit? Can we come up with a sexier sounding name?
Between the Strokes version of crits.
Yeah, we got to come up with like a cool name, like crit sounds it so like school and.
Yeah.
What about a stroke sesh?
Oh, I like it. Stroke sesh, stroking it.
Stroke off.
Stroke off. All right, we're gonna have the stroke off.
We're gonna just pound that metaphor into the ground.
Yeah.
I want it.
Can we not do that?
I'm down with just calling it a crit, but Hamilton, if you have any ideas, let me know. So
I like stroking.
Yeah, so stroke crit, a crit stroke.
Stroke sesh.
Stroke sesh. I think that's what we should just call these. They're not streams; they're stroke sessions.
Stroke session.
We're all just stroking off. So the next week, the 23rd, we'll do the first progress crit. So if people should by then probably have like a start on something, so that we can look at it that day and be like, oh, this is really cool. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be finished, but we can like give each other advice on what direction to take it from that initial work in progress.
In the stroke sesh, you're talking.
In the stroke sesh.
It works so well.
And then July 30th, the next Sunday, will just be an interview or a normal stream where anyone can come in and hang out like normal. And then the next Sunday, the August 6th, we'll do another crit, followed by another normal stream, followed by August 20th, the final progress critique. And then the next Sunday, directly after that, will be the final crit, whatever, stroke sesh, where we look at everyone's supposedly finished pieces, and then, but there'll still be time to like make some last changes after that critique, you know, because we're not going to do the show. Well, we don't know when we're going to do the show, but in theory, we'll still have an entire month to plan the show.
I mean, we're hopefully going to hit in the August, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, August 27th is the date for
October?
the. Yeah,
Is that what we're
October, because it's like a spooky thing. We want to do an October show, but I mean, I'm open to anything really. So yeah, that was basically the run through. Does everybody think that sounds pretty doable?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I don't like is calling it crit. That's it. Everything else sounds great.
Okay, good. Well, I think if that's all we lost, then we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
I made you happy with everything else, then I'm okay.
And I think that sounds doable, and it gets me excited. I don't know if everyone else is excited, but
I mean, I already have. Yes.
what's
Yeah.
that?
Elise is the most excited. She has sketches already.
She's ahead of the game.
Get on top of it.
Yeah.
This is my normal drawing. This is the thing.
Yeah. I have ideas. I haven't done any sketches yet, though.
Well,
I need to get on that. That's what this coming week's for.
You just do 10 minutes of sketching every month.
I mean, yeah, I like draw every day, but it's just like not bizarre things.
I like make myself write stuff down sometimes. Just like anything I can think of, I make myself do it.
Yeah.
Do you have a mole skinny? Is that what you write it in?
That's for drawings, but I also have like a little tiny notebook where I will just write down ideas. That way I don't get stuck trying to draw them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have something like that too. So are the moleskins, are they actually made from moleskin?
I think they used to be. Maybe.
Real question, guys. Real question.
I don't think they are anymore.
I don't think they are anymore.
Were they though?
I think
They probably used to be bound in like a moleskin like journal.
Do you think
Yeah.
there's anywhere that sells like legitimate moleskin?
I mean, yeah, you could probably kill a mole yourself and get its skin and put some paper
You
in
know how
there.
hard it is to skin a mole? Like, can we just talk about that for a minute? It's very difficult. It's not.
You know from experience.
I do.
that's why it's on the lost art.
It's a lost
Lost
art.
art of mole skinning.
Let's. We didn't talk about the con at all. I don't think.
Oh yeah.
And I think most of us here went there. I think there's only one of us who didn't for some reason.
He's a loser.
Yeah, they're probably at like one of their family members like wedding or something important like that. And they probably just like,
Ridiculous.
didn't have an option to not go.
Love that off.
Weak.
So let's talk about that. We're talking about the Heroes Con 2017.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys talk about it. I'm gonna draw and take away the video for everybody. So sorry, but
It's probably, I've been to a bunch of cons before, and I was really impressed because a lot of times cons get very oversaturated with television and movies, and this was very heavily focused on art and creators and comics themselves, which I thought was fucking awesome. And there's so much to see. I really liked it. I don't know how everyone else felt about it, Sarah.
It's the only con that I've been to, and I know there are a lot of smaller ones around.
Yeah.
I know people that go and do them, but I'm like, I've never heard of that, and I don't know how many people are at that one, but this one's a big one.
yeah,
But I also liked how artist centered it is. I don't know how true that is of other ones. Like half of it's Artist Alley, so
Yeah, most of it felt like it was Artist Alley.
which is the reason why I was there anyhow. So
Yeah, and I talked to a bunch of artists that, a lot of these artists have been coming here for like 5 years or 4 years or so, and they say that this is like their favorite con because of that, because it's so centered on just good people making work. And the other thing that I noticed is that there are hardly any lines. There's a bunch of people there, but I don't know. Like, we're talking like hugely famous comic book artists, and they didn't even have a line. Like, you would go to the New York con and they'd be there, and line would be wrapped around the table. But here, it was fucking great. So you could just walk up to them and just have a conversation. One of my favorite pieces, I think, talking to Ben Templesmith, he said that, because I was asking him about his style. He has a very unique style, and he was saying that style are just mistakes that you make work for you. And I was like, oh man, that's fucking awesome,
yeah,
So that got me really excited.
who's that guy? Is he a comic book artist?
Yeah, he's legit. Ben Templesmith. He was phenomenal, really nice guy. Yeah, he gave me some, we were just talking art for a little bit, and that's the thing, is that you're able to go up to these artists that are established artists and get their opinions about work and all that.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it should be for these things.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks maybe. I don't know. I've never been to like any convention, but yeah, that'd be a bummer if like you went to like some New York Comic Con and there's an artist that you really admired and there's like 1,000 people in line to just like get by a sketch. Like, oh, that's a bummer. Like, I just wanted to like say hey, and like.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it is. It's that sort of mentality, and and you have people. I don't know if it's just the area, but you have a lot of collectors up in and around New York, and so it's very. I don't know how to
Saturated
describe it.
market.
It's saturated, and it just feels really skeevy, I guess.
Right.
Just people like, I just want your autograph. I don't want to talk to you about your work. I just want your autograph, kind of.
Okay.
picture with you. I just want to show. Like,
Yeah, that kind of thing. And so it was just great, man. It was just really relaxed and a lot of fun, and taking Anthony was hilarious.
Oh, did you pick him up or something?
No, he showed up. He came up there.
yeah.
And he was like a little kid at a candy store.
Oh,
Like,
he
I felt like
loved
we
it.
needed a leash for him.
Where's Anthony at? Get in here, Anthony.
Like, he would just talk to every single artist on Artist Alley, and it was awesome.
Yeah, Anthony's very outgoing.
Yeah. So I mean, it was great. I'm glad I liked it. Sarah, did you like your time there?
Actually, yeah, I was kind of surprised because I went to the Charlotte Comic Con
Mhm.
and almost had a panic attack like in the middle of floor because there's too many people, but I actually didn't at the Heroes Con, which was mildly surprising, but maybe it's because I'm more open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I spent most of my time in Artist Alley. It was actually a lot of fun seeing so many people and so many artists, a few who I actually recognized. I was like, oh, wait, I know that person. I mean, not personally, but
You've heard of them or seen their
at
stuff.
work. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Spent too much money.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I think I dropped like probably a little bit over 100 that day.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Buying
With,
comics,
like-
man?
No, not
Prints?
so much comics. I got some action figures that were hard to find. I got a bunch of prints, and that includes like me paying the entry fee too.
Oh, yeah. How
Oh,
much
yeah.
is the entry fee?
25, which I thought was fine. Like,
Oh, no.
what?
I said I forgot how much it was.
It was 25, and then you could pay 50 if you wanted to do like all the days, which would have been worth it. But
Oh yeah, I couldn't go all the.
I couldn't.
I didn't have energy for that.
I know, right? Like I was so tired. Like when I got home.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was. We wish you were there because I think you would have had a good time. But I highly recommend to our listeners out there to definitely, go to something like this at least once, because it's inspirational too. Getting to talk to these people who are just, you realize they're just normal people, just everyday people doing what they love.
Yeah.
Kind of you.
I need to go. I need to find next year.
Well, next year I really want to get us a fucking table, even if it's just for between the strokes, man. We could fucking all pitch in.
Yeah.
Just have a little table set up for stroking.
Yeah. Just do like a group a circle jerk as it's called.
Yeah, we'll just buy.
I said that one. But
No, yeah, but we could all do like one thing. I mean, I'm not like planning to like sell a lot of work at these things, so.
Why York would sell? People love hoses and shit, dude.
Hoses, yeah. Like, look how many hoses I put on this spaceman. You want to buy it?
So many hoses.
He has at least
You
4.
robot dudes.
I hope you like hoses. I got hoses.
what? You
Yeah.
asked. I received.
Got hoses for days.
Yeah, I mean that's just something that would be I've thought about, like
Holy shit.
making prints and stuff and like trying to like do a convention, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I mean, after going there, does it like inspire you to like do all that work? Yeah, because I know it is a lot of work to like.
Yeah, it's. I mean, well.
Is that something you guys are interested in after like seeing it?
I think how many of you guys?
Have any of you ever done what?
I know Sarah has. Or you helped Thomas in.
What?
Oh yeah,
Is it-
I helped a friend at a like craft fair kind of thing, but I haven't had an actual table for my own stuff.
I've
Yeah.
had a table.
But I
a
wouldn't
few
mind it.
tables
It's just
before.
playing ahead.
Yeah, it can be long, but it's you can talk to people all day. If you don't like talking to people, then you probably won't like it.
Yeah.
Well, I was making fun of one guy, like just coming up. Like, there's so many skeevy people sometimes. Because it's like, I mean, just you forget like how deep the nerd rabbit hole goes sometimes, and it's just it gets intense sometimes. Some of the things you see, you can't unsee. You know what I mean?
What like
Like,
body pillows?
Yeah, man, that kind of thing. Like we had one guy came up, and like you could tell he was just like hitting on this girl artist,
Oh.
and it's like, oh man, I felt so. And he had like the voice. And,
The voice? You can do an
Yeah.
impression.
I can't. I've had too much wine to do impressions.
Will you sign my pillow?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, man.
It's just
But he
high
asked
pitched.
some inane question. Like her style was like anime-ish, and he's like, is your style influenced by Japanese culture or something?
Oh my gosh, that person.
It's like, no, it's not. I came up with this style
Yeah,
completely.
this
on
is
my own.
an original thing I invented. It's called Enemu.
And yeah, he was like a heavy breather too. Oh man.
Mouth breathers. No.
And like and for me, it's like you go down the escalator and you're hit with that smell of like Axe body spray, and that BO like little tinge on it, and
I love it.
God, I love it, because I miss that, that's what I grew up, I
Okay.
was in the comic book shop all the time. I was that guy. I am that guy.
Still am.
I spray that Axe on every morning, yo.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to go to New York Comic Con, and I mean maybe that's like actually not better.
It's not.
But like, there's got to be some like level of artists that like they're not gonna come to Charlotte,
Yeah.
Like what's like
But
the biggest name you saw there?
I mean, I hate. I say I hate. Like, yeah, it's good to do New York at least once. I think it's good to do New York at least once.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But it's just so crazy. Because I would get a free weekend pass from working at the bookstore.
okay.
So we'd go up there. It's like a 2-hour drive. We'd go up there every year, and in the afternoon, man, you're just wedged in near people. It's just like you're a sardine can.
Right.
Yeah. The only way I would go there is if I was helping someone work it, or I would
Yeah.
or if it was free.
Yeah, it's just too crazy. And I mean, when you say big name, like to me, it depends on what you read. Like there's some huge names in comic books that are there. Like Eric Powell was there. He did the Goon series.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of his. Like I said, Ben Smith, I've been following him for years. So, if you're into the comic scene, there's some really big names, but Stan Lee's not there. If that's what you want.
Oh, dang it.
Stan Lee. That's all I
Stan
care
Lee.
about. His
I
cameos.
was so close.
in the
I
new
was so
Marvel
close to
movie.
him one time. I shouted at him, and he
Stan
looked
Lee.
at me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty
Stan Lee, I
cool.
love you.
It's like, who's that? In the stall next to me in the bathroom.
I had to pee too, Stanley. What are the odds?
That's the creepy thing.
What a crazy coincidence. We both had to pee at the same time. Oh.
How's your urination going, Stanley? Mine's going great. Celsius.
For the longest time, I thought his name was like Stanley, like Stanley.
Yeah.
And I thought everybody was a weirdo for that because they'd be like Stan Lee. I'm like, why are you pausing right there? It's like, just say it like a normal person. Say Stan.
What's wrong with you guys? Idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at this. You guys, can you see my screen right now?
I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put it on.
So I took a photograph of this house, right? And there's a ghost in the window. Look at this. Fucking ghost, yo. Look at that.
Isn't that just like a guy in cargo shorts?
No, bro, it's a ghost. He probably died in cargo shorts, and I have to fucking wear them.
Is that you?
No, man, it's a fucking house. I took a shot of the house. I thought the house was cool. There's a fucking ghost in the window. This is some serious shit.
Or maybe someone just lives in the house. There's cars parked outside.
Yeah, we just had the pumpkin patch. That's not the point. Like, look at this. Total ghost.
That's a total ghost outfit right there.
Who stands at the window with their arms crossed staring out of it? Who does that shit? No.
White and navy polo with orange board shorts. That's a
Yeah, he
ghost if
shops
I've
at
ever
Old
seen
Navy, or he shot because he's dead.
one. The ghost of Old Navy.
Well, I'm sorry you guys aren't blown away by this, but I'll post it on the stream later so everyone else can see it.
Oh,
Connor's a non-believer.
Yeah. Not believers.
I don't believe in Old Navy's deals. They're too good to be true.
Yeah, I had a really good time walking around with Sarah because it was fun.
Following
Because
her
I know you
around
don't like
like a lost
crowds,
child.
and I don't like crowds either.
I mean, I
So-
don't love crowds.
No, you love them. And it wasn't fun walking around with you because you love them so much. Yeah, so we'll do like a stroke sesh at the con next year.
Sorry.
It'll work.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. But I've done. I did the Asheville Con one year. And that was cool. It was tiny.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Oh yeah, it was a little small.
Asheville, yeah. Well, Asheville's small in and of itself, so.
Yeah. That's a good shot. Looks like it's from the fucking 80s.
I like the lighting.
Thank you. Yeah, me too.
I like that.
Give it. Oh, I'd already gave it a 5-star. This is my IG photo for tonight, y'all.
Oh, do it.
Hashtag 35mm. What?
And like 30 other things.
29 other things. You can't go above 30.
I told you. It's 30.
Because otherwise they won't let you post it.
Really?
Yeah. They'll call you out. They won't give you any hashtags if you go above 30.
Wow.
I won't call you out.
Otherwise I would have done 100.
Yeah. I know. Hey, I did 3 hashtags on my one.
Whoa.
That's ridiculous, donkey,
Double
man.
of what you normally do.
Yeah.
So is anyone working on any cool projects they can talk about? Or any
Doing
NDAs you
something
guys
right
are
now.
on?
What I'm working on now, I'm doing a comic book cover for somebody.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
that's cool.
How'd you get that task?
I talked to him at HarrisCon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
So you have to talk to people. Well, in the crowds. No, I haven't met him before, and I guess I reminded him that I exist by walking around.
Yeah. Hey, if being there does anything, at least you're reminding people that you exist.
Yeah,
Yes.
good job.
Preach.
Even if all you're doing is bumping into them. They're like, hey, you exist.
Sometimes
And that bothers me. It's like, I'm just glad I'm here.
Yeah.
Existing.
But it's fun because it's just like an ink drawing, and I love that. So.
Is it is it a comic booky thing, or is it more your normal subject matter, or are you not allowed to say?
The fox here. I'll move my computer. Ow.
Hello.
Hey.
Molly.
Molly's in the house.
At the stand.
Oh, damn.
It's pretty sweet.
I don't know where the camera is on here.
Are there some
That's
arrows in
legit.
there?
Arrows. It's his fox archer character.
Ooh.
I love it.
Wow.
That looks
I don't-
wonderful.
Instead of Star Fox, it's Stark
Arrow
Fox from Game of
Arrow
Thrones.
Sarah, what are you drawing?
What is... I don't know.
I don't know.
I started doodling. I was like, hey, this is going so well.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
cover
where I'm
for a
at right now.
comic is what she's working on.
Oh,
She met someone at Heroes Con.
I didn't.
With the
Yeah, but
hookup.
She got the hookup at Heroes Con.
She went up to the most famous comic artist there and punched him in the face, and that's how you make friends.
Yeah.
It's
how
like,
you do it?
give me your comic book cover now.
That's how you do it.
I
I'll
want
take
it.
no.
You just gotta
Did you have a
bully
good
people.
time at Con?
Punch them in the face. What?
Did you have a good time at Heroes Con?
Oh, a fabulous time. It was great.
Did you go to any of the talks or anything?
Yeah, I went to Comic Creators, I think, with Natalie Anderson and a couple of other people.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I took a bunch of notes, so I can share those.
Oh, you totally should if you don't mind. We'd love to have him on the strokes.
Yeah. I can do
Natalie,
that.
I bought the only print I bought was from Natalie.
Would you?
Really?
Which one did
The water goddess one.
you buy?
Yeah, I love that one. It was just like neon and fun, and not a lot of people's stuff is neon.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's friends with a bunch of my friends.
Yeah.
She's from around here.
Who is?
Natalie Anderson. She's from Raleigh, but she lives in New York now and does the illustration thing.
Yeah. She's from Charlotte, but she works in Brooklyn and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
My one friend said I just have one friend. He said he just got out of Brooklyn. He was doing the comic thing, and now he does it from a little town in Pennsylvania and just fucking mails it. He's like, I hated Brooklyn after 4 years.
I feel like a lot of people live there a long, long time. But this is the Heron. Chris James.
Chris Herron. No, James Herron.
I don't remember which one.
I was like, because I've always wanted to live in New York, and then I'm like, do I really?
I
I
think
had that conversation with another one of my musician friends where I was like, I just don't feel like you want to spend if you get up there, you spend your whole time just trying to afford living there.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about illustration and art is that we can just mail shit, you know?
Yeah, or not even.
Or email it.
Yeah. Oh, email. Whoa there, text.
Or
You techies are going too quick for my pace.
Fucking
Internet
hire a
mail.
horse and fucking write it up there.
yeah, I mean,
I
some stuff when I was in Guatemala. I
I
didn't
was
even.
I was talking to Natalie about that in particular, and she was saying that she's basically living there to get connections and network opportunities, and then that way, once she leaves, there's the chance to email and do those things.
Yeah,
I think that's what my friend did too. Is he got the hookup up there, and
you just gotta get a couple good contacts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
well, the way I get contacts is I just find them on websites and just email them.
Yeah, you just cold call basically.
Yeah, I have a little message that I copy and paste to people, and just fucking send it out like in La La Land, just like La La Land.
You're just like Ryan Gosling.
No, I'm like Emma Stone.
Oh.
You have to learn how to play piano. You know, piano stuff. Who
But
is
yeah,
it?
cold call is the way to do it. Just message people. And I've done that for famous authors
Do
too.
you have you memorized your copy and paste introduction?
Oh no, I don't even look
Hello.
at it. I just send it.
My name is Hamilton.
I hope it's
W.
right. I should probably look over that, make sure I didn't misspell anything.
You're just copy and pasting like your shopping list on Etsy. Like, oh no!
Eggs, bleach.
Like he's brilliant. Let's hire him.
I love this. I need milk too.
So relatable.
But honestly, that kind of stuff works.
Hmm.
So that's what I highly recommend that.
Yeah.
Because I've also done the thing where you go to cons and you show people your work, and
Yeah.
that's not fun.
I think like one of my friends just would talk to them, ask them for their business card, and be like, "Do you want my business card?" And they're like, "Sure." And you can just—that's like passive.
Yeah, that works too. So make sure you have a sweet business card with rounded corners and.
Yeah, I don't have any business cards.
No, me neither.
Fry paper with the color in the middle. Yeah.
Or like little tiny ones, the small ones.
I just have a. I don't know if I believe in business cards, but
What? I get asked for them all the time, and then people actually message me.
okay. Well, if they work for you,
And it's because
they haven't really worked for me. So
that's because do you have rounded corners?
Yeah.
fancy ones, and they were like cardboard. things.
Cardboard?
They were like not just paper. They were like really nice.
Well, I don't.
But rounded corners?
Yeah, rounded
Oh wait, no, they didn't have round corners, but they were square.
Oh, that's where we went wrong.
See? There you go. There you go.
Square, and they were heavyweight, and it had like my tattoo stuff on them, so
They
they
can
looked.
be made of gold. It doesn't matter if you don't have rounded corners.
Corners.
It could have been made of gold. Could be worth literally thousands of dollars. But if that doesn't have rounded corners, you're out of luck.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Good.
There probably won't be a next time. Or I'll just buy super cheapo ones.
I feel like
Go to Moo.
eventually I'll get
Moo.
maybe a business card.
I
But,
got them from Moo. That's where the other ones were from.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Those are good.
I like that. But like, wait, you can like upload your own designs to that, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
It's not like fully.
Like the nice thing about it was that you don't have to choose just one design. They had like you can do multiples,
Yeah,
which is
fancy
what
time.
I did a bunch of different pictures on the back and the front of them was all the same.
Yeah. I just like the stuff like on that site where you have like certain things will be like a different kind of ink, or they'll be like shiny or like reflective. But like as far as I could tell, you can't really do that with like a custom design.
You can.
You can.
You can? Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Wrong.
Yeah, totally
I was
wrong.
like-
Get out of here, guy.
It looked like you had to use one of their little templates where like the dots were already there and like some weird patterns. Like, I don't know.
I'll show you how to do it next time.
Yeah. We'll do a business card workshop on
Yeah.
the stream. We can all make business cards.
That'd be fun.
We like
Wanna do that?
prep all the art and then we all figure out how to do it.
Would people be interested in that?
Yeah.
I mean, I already have mine, so not really. But
Sarah's way beyond.
So maybe I can use your rounded corner expertise.
Yeah.
But I mean, I used them all, or I gave them all away at the one market I had, and I had a lot of them, like a couple hundred. And like people liked them. They would like sit there and look through them and pick which one they wanted, but I didn't get any business from them.
Be like, well, I have the business card. That's really all I need. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like I basically have a piece of your art now.
Here on this little free thing.
It's like the graphic design shows. Everybody just collects the business cards from it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like pretty little things. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just like talking to people. I mean, I hate it, but I really like it too sometimes.
well, weirdo.
I'm extremely weird. It's constant war within me at all times. But it's just fun to meet people and hear their story, and you know. And the one thing that my buddy said at the convention, which I really appreciated, was that everyone here are just regular people, and that's a good thing and a bad thing, because some of them can just be real assholes,
Yeah.
And it's ruined a lot of heroes for him. He said, like, growing up, you fall in love with this person's art,
Superman,
And-
Batman.
and you assume they're just like cool people, but they're
Then you see someone dressed up in a Batman suit and you think it's Batman. Then you go up and they spit on you,
Oh,
call you a
no.
nerd.
what?
That never happened to me.
Connor, we need to talk about this. Is this gonna turn into a therapy session?
Just trying to come up with some overdramatic story about my heroes
Who's
being
spelling?
tarnished.
Sarah, you don't flat at all. You just do brush on it, on your piece.
What?
I think
I'm
I'm
making it
watching
hard
Sarah.
for myself. I'm just like,
What's
Go for
that?
it.
She's just going
Yeah.
for it.
All right.
What are you?
don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking your style, your procedure.
It's been a while. I can't remember what I do.
talking about? What's the alternative?
Flatting. It's where you make a little. Oh, Anthony's really good at it.
You mean like a
make
bucket fill?
Yeah, kind of. You make a little selection of areas and you do them in.
Well, see, I don't feel like going around the edges to make sure everything's sealed in. So
Yeah,
I'm just really doing
that's generally like That's how they do it a lot in comics. Is they'll
Yeah.
flat. You'll have someone that actually is the flatter, and so the flatter will fill in. Say if I was doing this, I would do the skin. Make the skin area, and I would just make the skin like blue or orange or green or something, and the colors comes in and just switches out the color to what they want it.
Why don't you just do that color in the first place?
Because I don't know what that color is.
I mean, but why would you not try to get it close? Like, oh, skin is like tan colored, so I'll just throw that in.
Because they already have an idea of what they want, and so
I
there's like
guess.
certain rules and stuff for it.
It's like make the skin purple.
Oh, there's certain like
They go by different like Pantone colors. Like they actually like suggest certain colors.
Yeah. There's codes. There's codes.
There's a secret handbook, and only those with the answers.
Connor, are you drawing at me?
I could be.
It looks like me.
I mean, if you were like an
Look at
Aztec
the beard, what do you
warrior,
think?
That's what I look like when I don't have a beard right there.
Oh,
you just
see, I
like
don't know
like a
what that is.
jacked, like you look like the Rock, basically.
Yeah, that's you shave my beard and I become the Rock. That's what happens.
I believe it.
That's why I grew a beard so the ladies would get away from me.
Yeah, you're getting too much attention.
Yeah.
All the ladies.
Oh, all the ladies. Well, I mean, you've captured my likeness perfectly, so
Thank you.
I'm in awe of it.
I'm glad.
Oh.
Glad I could do you that service. Oops.
I love how everyone just draws differently in digital. Like everyone has their own little way of doing things.
Little quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is the quirk of just not knowing how, really.
Making it up.
I'm not doing digital at all. Fuck you guys. Welcome to the party.
Who's here?
Yeah.
What? Who?
Everyone's here.
I missed it.
You got a big old party now.
Oh, Madison's here. Madison's in my living room right now.
Well, that's a surprise.
I think her mic's also muted.
I'm
Like
calling
Alex.
from the living room. Oh my god.
Oh, so what happened at the meetup that you guys had? Or did we talk about anything important? Or
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm sorry I couldn't come. Like I've been opening every day, so I've had to be at work at 4:30 in the morning.
Ugh, gross.
For what? What do you do?
I'm a shift at Starbucks, so we open at 5 a.m. So I have to
What?
4:30, and I was exhausted. I was so tired.
Yeah. No.
Fucking Target, Starbucks?
No. I work at a real Starbucks now, so
Oh,
Upgrade.
is that a promotion?
Their coffee.
I got promoted on my 3rd day of training. So
They always need more managers.
You're gonna be like the CEO of Starbucks in like a year.
oh, I hope so. That would be sweet.
Wait, are you a manager of Starbucks?
No, I'm a shift supervisor. So
What is that? Is that a manager? That sounds like a manager.
the step below manager, I manage baristas. So
Do you have a key?
yes, I do.
So you're a key holder.
Yes,
You're a gatekeeper.
I
I
am.
was never
I am
too.
the gatekeeper.
Sarah, I fucking love this hair you're doing.
Thanks.
Can you draw me with that hair, please?
No.
Got him. Just the
I mean, my
cold-
beard would look
Yeah.
amazing like that.
Well, you can buy a hair dye at Target. It's like
Oh, really?
That's what I-
Yeah,
It's like $10.
using your Cartwheel app, you can save 10%.
that never works. That
Yep.
is the devil.
You save 2%. Yeah. Get the Cartwheel app.
Molly, where do you work now?
I work at the Starbucks near the Trader Joe's on East Mallard Creek Road.
Starbucks. Oh, that one?
Close to university, yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm hustling every day.
Every
Awesome.
day I'm hustling.
Do you, doing a job like that, do you when do you art? Because if you're getting up at like 4:30,
Um,
like how do you
Well,
balance that?
with a lot free coffee.
Of course, you're brilliant. You work at a coffee. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I get free coffee, and then I get to go home at 1 o'clock and do whatever I want until 5, and then I have to go to sleep. But today I was at the Mint Museum actually, so that was really...
You still have your internship, don't you?
Yeah. Well, actually, I got paid today,
Oh,
so I get to go to the Mint Museum and work and get paid, and then I also do art stuff on the weekdays when I feel up to it.
yeah. No,
Well, how do you feel up to it? Like, do you ever art when you don't feel up to it? Do you have a schedule for art?
Kind of like sometimes, like, so we get 10 and 30-minute breaks at work, and usually between that time I try and bring like a comic book or something and I take notes, or I'm sitting there and like drawing if I can, because I bring my sketchbook usually. But yeah.
I used to do that at the mall. I would bring my book and draw on my lunch break, or do my like 10 minutes of ideas written down.
Yeah.
I usually have a
Out of my brain sometimes.
Usually have what?
What?
Someone said something.
Okay.
Unless I'm going crazy, which is, I mean, it's possible.
I mean, it's probable.
I'm trying to work on my comic book right now.
How's that going? How's the old comic book?
I've a lot of notes, not really too many pages.
Yeah. I mean, I've been like admiring how people can do that and like thinking like how hard it would be, and it seems pretty intimidating.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
It's easy for the writer, though.
Yeah, it's like kind of, I take video notes, I guess. So I like take a video of me talking about it, which is much.
Oh,
And then I translate it.
that's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, I need like a dictaphone or something.
Well,
I just have Siri record me.
yeah.
Siri record.
Siri.
I have a. Yeah, we don't have.
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah, there's like some kind of transcribing software now where you can just like talk into a mic and it writes it all up.
I wouldn't trust that. I cannot trust that.
Yeah, well, you can't afford it either, so.
It's Dragon, isn't it? It's on the TV shows all the time. It's for old people that don't know how to type.
Oh, yeah, but like there's like a really good one that's like probably like a couple $1,000.
It is, dude. Dragon. Dragon's a shit.
Oh,
A
is
couple thousand?
I
I feel like you're making
mean,
shit up, Connor.
Maybe not. Yeah, I just make stuff up a lot. I don't actually know, but it's like I feel like if it's not readily available to the common people, then it must be like ridiculously expensive or hard to make.
Oh, so it's like a government.
It's like a prototype. Yeah. Like my
For the
dad.
army.
My dad was like thinking about buying one, and like he was talking about how it's like expensive or something,
Oh.
but he needs it for his job. So.
Sarah, what are you doing now, right here with your? You had it red, and what are you doing?
I'm bullshitting. I don't know.
No, but I'm just curious because it's looking really good. Like the forehead, I thought you did a great job there. I was just wondering your technique.
I just pick a shadow part and put a shadow on it.
I picked the shadow part and I put the shadow on it.
This is why I'm not gonna be a teacher, you guys. I don't know.
Tutorial by
And then
Surreal.
how do you soften it? That's what I'm saying. Like
It's
it was
so
like bright red. I didn't know what you were doing, and then all of a sudden it looks legit. Like what did you do?
Casted some voodoo, art voodoo.
Yeah,
Damn it.
It's magic.
You'll never know, Hamilton.
I looked away, and he fucking Bob Rossed it, and he won't even tell me how you
She
did it.
Bob Rossed ya.
Well, I just picked a different color. I don't know. I have a soft brush.
Happy little shadow.
Okay, so happy shadows.
Yeah, you have to think happy thoughts. You never think happy thoughts, so.
Keep it happy, whatever you do.
Should that be our Between the Strokes motto? Just keep it happy.
That's not. I mean, you're in charge of the branding.
Wishful thinking.
is that what I have now?
You have
You
complete
signed up for
control. Yeah,
Is that the weight that's on my shoulders?
yeah.
You asked for it.
I didn't ask for branding. I just wanted to help with the logo.
Well, it comes with that, so it's a package deal.
For those of you who don't know, we are doing a Between the Strokes logo, apparently.
Oh.
What do you mean we're doing it? You're doing it.
It's going to be very...
Own project, so.
It's going to be very... it's going to look good.
That's good to know.
It's going to look very adult.
Very adult.
Triple X.
Sounds
Triple X. And then a high...
We have seen
penis in it. It's a subtle penis.
Children cannot look at it.
So we'll see how that works. And then we're gonna make business cards with rounded corners for it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man.
I'm not feeling it.
Oh, Hamilton, what happened with that graphic design piece you were doing?
Hmm?
The graphic design. Yeah,
What?
you were doing that graphic design piece where it's like some Southern style summer. Day.
Oh yeah. I didn't get the job.
Oh,
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for bringing that up. But I am. I'm actually on my 4th interview for another graphic design position.
Okay.
All is not lost.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's weird because when you're at a big company like this, you go on like fucking interviews all the time.
Yeah.
And it
Fourth
gets
interview.
very, very tiring.
I think it should make up their mind.
Well, you meet. There's so many departments for you to meet. You know.
Yeah, there's some.
Company or are you
What's that?
interviewing other companies?
It's a different position within Belk.
Hmm.
So this would be for the HR learning department.
So you're rising up, man. You're
Oh.
rising up in the ranks.
Yeah. So yeah, so 4 interviews, which is great because well, it's not great, but the good thing about it, I guess, is that you get a lot of practice in interviews by doing it.
Yeah, you kind of get to see what they want or what they're looking for.
But it's like the same questions over and over again from different people. You know, it's like, what do you do? Tell me about yourself.
I'm a blob.
I am a alien species from the planet Gorblon. I came here in an ice comet to Earth 7 billion years ago, and I hibernated deep below the ocean.
Here's my grocery list. I hope you like it.
There's like, he's perfect.
Explain about a time you had to face the adversity.
Yeah, I haven't been
Well,
asked
my
that.
home world is being assaulted by the enemy race.
I would say that one probably. Yeah. I think actually the hardest interview question I've ever been asked was because I like to prep for these things and think of things they would ask me, and the ones I didn't think of, I was being interviewed by people that I've already worked for.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was going to basically be me moving up to another position, and so I've been working for these people for like a year, and the first question they asked me was like, all right, let's say we don't know you like we do. What are certain things you would like us to know about you? Like, I can't answer that.
I have a secret underground collection
The hardest
of
fucking
human
question.
organs.
I can't. Yeah.
Just tell them all the stuff
Connor, what?
they don't want to know. You know. Hey, they asked for it. They want to
Yeah,
know. They want to know all your secrets.
I've got an organ farm.
It's like, I secretly hate you and want to quit this job.
Yeah.
Good way to film.
Like,
He said to be honest.
you
he
got
said to
guts,
be
kid.
honest.
You got the job.
You got the job, kid.
I wish every career worked like it did in the movies.
I know, right?
Damn it. One day.
Well, when we incorporate Between the Strokes and have people working for us, then the tables are turned.
Boom.
Oh, the turn table.
We'll turn the tables.
We're going public. But we also don't have a product or a company, so it may not
No.
go well for us.
Hey
Isn't
man,
that every startup?
yeah.
That's true.
What we do is we got a lot of hope.
It's like
Got a lot
the Aziz
Brothers
Ansari's
of
company and
With a startup, and like part of his pay is stock options.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we do. We'll hire you in stock.
yeah, we'll pay everybody in stock options.
Yeah.
But we also don't have stock options.
It's just like the promise that maybe one day
We just
you'll
give
have
them like a really sweet printed out like thing that says like stock option and has like all this old timey dollar bill calligraphy.
just put that
Ooh.
little guy
Like
on
this
it.
is basically cold cash. And they
This-
try
we're
to
good.
cash it in.
We're good, right? This makes us even. We're good, square.
We're square.
Right, that would be kind of crazy if we had our own like little house where we do Between the Strokes, and we sell some sort of stroke product, you know?
We're an art agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, an art agency. Maybe like a talent agency where we just have bins of artists that we can hand out for certain
We sell
projects.
various creams and oils
Mm.
for art.
The middlemen of the
art?
art world. I like this. Let's do this.
I'm there, man.
Yeah.
We could.
We can have you
stand
guys as
to
our
make
clients.
millions.
You can be our first clients.
I think they want to get it on the ground floor.
I think I got stock options for you if you want it on the ground floor. Well, Connor, how's your gambling job going?
It's good, man. You can actually play the game now, so that's cool.
For real? I can actually see your work online?
No, but we can play it in the office.
No.
And like honestly, I probably couldn't even point out like 5 things that I actually did because it's more of like
Connor's becoming a
behind the
professional
scenes.
gambler.
Yeah. It has made me realize that I never do. I want to gamble with real money.
Seriously, it's so much fun.
Yeah, but it's just like
Is it?
you can't really win.
No, you win.
No, everyone wins.
I always win.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
Okay.
It's definitely a learning experience. I'm learning a lot of new things that potentially could lead to like really cool jobs further down the line. So,
Like, what do you? Can you give an example?
like Unreal Engine is like a gaming engine, and like a lot of if it's a game company, and like I could potentially like apply for like game development jobs now.
Oh, seriously?
I mean, potentially. I'm not like by any means an expert, so like I don't know if they would hire me, but like I technically like as of this point I have like 6 months experience working as like a kind of a game developer. So.
I mean, that sounds amazing. I would hire you. Hearing that in an interview, hired.
Yeah.
You have what? 6 months working with it? Hired.
6 months? 6 weeks? Oh, you're in.
Is that a bit of a gamble?
It's a bit of a gamble, but I know a lot about gambling, so I think you're safe to make this one.
Alright, I'm done here.
Oh my God, Molly.
Yeah.
If you worked for me, you would have just gotten promoted.
Yes.
That must have been what happened.
That's how we do things in between the strokes. Promoted with more stock options.
You got
Sarah,
what it
this
takes,
hair
kid.
is amazing.
Thank you.
It's blowing Hamilton's gourd.
I mean, that blue, it's like my favorite kind of blue.
Teal.
I know what
Is it teal?
yeah, it's multiple green.
Mm.
Turquoise, teal, whatever.
Turquoise, yes. Yeah.
Turquoise. Yes, that is how you pronounce that word.
That's how they pronounce it in Louisiana.
There's a person who orders their drinks at Starbucks and their name is Turquoise Stone.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Don't
Yeah,
lie to
it is.
me.
Yes, it is. I swear. Their mobile order said Turquoise Stone. And when
Did you see the license or anything?
No, I didn't. But when he came up, he's like, "There's a mobile order for Turquoise Stone, please." I was like, okay.
You start laughing when he said it?
Dead serious.
Turquoise Stone. He bought way too many frappuccinos.
God.
Oh, he's probably stolen the
Mm.
the card.
The Turquoise Stone.
Yeah.
That's what I want to name my firstborn.
Do it.
You have to also legally change your last name to Stone.
Mm.
That'll be
Worth
the
it.
first step.
Worth it for this joke.
Worth it.
So is this Photoshop? No, Clip Studio Paint Pro.
Yeah.
Is this what Anthony was using, Connor, or is this what you were using?
I only use Photoshop. I don't know.
And
Free?
yeah. And the fire alpaca thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It sounds like something familiar.
I need to get away from Photoshop and use some of these systems.
I mean,
I
I
know.
guess. It's all pretty much the same.
No, because like it looks like the
No.
line control is a lot better for this. Like I love the line work in this.
Well, I'm also using the lazy Nizumi thing still.
The what?
Yeah, remember we
lazy
went over
brush.
this, that all you have to do is install the lazy brush and then you're good.
What's the? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, you
Kind of
should know.
delays the
Yeah.
brush stroke
It
as
curves
you're doing it,
things
so it
for you,
makes
yeah.
it smoother.
Oh, I love curving.
I'll show
Yeah.
you. I'll open it.
I mean, Photoshop even does a little bit of that now because if you're coloring something in, it'll kind of hug the line even if you didn't follow it
Oh,
exactly.
that's so fancy.
I have 10 trial days left. Oh my god.
Oh,
What are
yeah,
you
me
gonna
too.
do, Connor? Well, look, I've been drawing on Photoshop a long time and it's really annoying.
All right,
It's
y'all
like
ready?
very
Check this.
Have you been doing it longer than me?
Check it out.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
here we go.
I've been drawing in Photoshop for like 10 or 11 years, so.
All right,
My
look,
God.
look how shitty that line is. Whoa.
Connor, I don't see your screen at all.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Okay,
Uh,
I see it.
I see Hamilton. Oh, wait, I see Connor. Connor, I see you now.
okay. So see that
Look
line?
your own screen.
All right. See how like okay, there's the line. It's not that great. It's not that good.
Yeah. Nah,
And
it's
check
shitty.
it out. Turn this on. Ready?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Whoa.
See, this is why digital art isn't art, because you guys
Told
are
you,
cheating.
Witchcraft, it's not art.
Look at that. Look how smooth that line is. Whoa.
Why don't you try drawing on some real paper, Connor? God.
Probably can draw that smooth on real
I mean, I
paper.
actually don't like using it because, like, when I'm like sketching around, like at least when I'm sketching around, I like to like be able to do
I
like
like
really quick movements, you know, like color stuff in, like blah blah blah
Oh,
blah
yeah.
blah. So like,
It's pretty much only good for if you're like inking.
yeah, if
things.
you're doing like
Not
hard line work, then yeah, it does help. But I don't like
Like
it.
I'm not using it right now to color and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working with an illustrator on a children's book recently.
How have
That's
you?
about it.
That's pretty fun.
Is it?
It kind of is. I always like collaborations.
You do.
I like collaborations where I don't have to draw. Those are my favorite ones.
So what kind of work are you doing on that if you're not drawing?
I'm writing it, so
Oh, you're writing
I
it.
tell him what to draw.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Yes,
Like the turns. Hamilton knows kids like the back of his hand.
yes,
He knows what the children want.
Draw me an army of 1,000,000 men,
You're like making.
each with fully rendered faces.
I want your job. I want you to suffer. Basically, is what you're
I'm
saying.
building with all the windows.
All the windows.
I need
wanna
perfect
see that
3-point
glare.
perspective.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to tell you to do it.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I'm gonna send you these images, and I want you to do them. I want you to recreate them in 30 feet by 30 feet with box grid painting techniques.
No.
Yeah, that's what I say.
If somebody said that to me, I'd say exciting. I hope you find somebody that'll do it.
I'll be fine. Well, I mean, if they offered you the money, man, you would take it, right?
No, we already went
No.
over this.
No?
I'm not just a sellout for cash.
I wouldn't.
Ah, man. All right.
Unless it was between that and me getting like evicted.
Evicted?
Yeah. If it was life or death, then maybe. But I've had any other choice.
If it was life or death, I'd probably just find something else to get money from.
Yeah, you're right. I'd probably just die. That seems easier.
Well, this took a dark turn. We're having a great cast.
I took it there. I'm sorry.
And she got a little dark.
Cool guys.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I'm tired of drawing on this.
I'm tired.
Take a break.
Take a breather. Take a deep breath.
Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out.
Okay, now back to the art. No time
Yeah.
to
There you
waste.
go. Get back to it.
I didn't actually stop it. Just because I don't want to do it doesn't mean I don't need to do it.
That's actually a good topic. How do you guys, when you have a deadline, how do you do something that you really don't want to do?
I just do it anyway.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Alcohol.
Be somewhere. I made it and forgot.
Well, no. So coffee and alcohol, or just coffee, alcohol?
Mm,
Never alcohol, unfortunately.
mm.
Yeah, that doesn't help at all.
No.
That's for the end of the day when I'm just completely
Yeah,
mentally
when I'm
defeated
done.
after working. But then the alcohol
I hate my
enters.
life.
And it enters fast
Every day.
and swift.
But it never helps me.
Oh yeah, like as soon. I mean, right now I've had 2 beers and like there's nothing that would make me happier than to just stop drawing the stupid fucking spaceman.
Yeah.
Connor,
It's like-
come on.
You know,
Just
just
one
playing
little
around, just having fun, man. You know,
But
it's like
Like, or I could be not.
yeah, it's like I could be doing something exciting, like.
So how do you do that? I mean, how do you not put in that video game, play, just an hour of Zelda, just an hour?
Well, normally I don't drink if I'm planning to work,
Yeah.
but
Also, I mean, I'm just used to having to do stuff for hours from playing piano.
yeah. So you've like built up that like.
Yeah. Like in school, I've had to practice 4 hours every day. So
What?
you just find the time and you do it whether or not you want to. You just set a time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right. I applaud all of you for doing that because I'm awful at that.
that's like when I leave work at 1 o'clock. I'm already like in the mode to work and get shit done.
Oh,
But
that's
Yeah.
nice.
go
You
to
gotta know your times.
Like I get something, I get some caffeine before I leave. Not that it does much anymore, but you know,
That's not good, Molly.
That's the principle. Okay.
it's called an addiction, and it's okay.
If I say it's an addiction, I can keep doing it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm aware of what it is.
Yeah.
I accepted it. It's fine.
Admitting is the first step, and I mean.
No, but there's another step after that. You don't just admit it.
But
and stop.
let's just.
I mean, there's not like a timeline. For
But
this
isn't
thing.
there also another saying that says all you have to do is take that first step? So I'm done. Check
Yeah.
please. You know.
No, that's no.
So what if I take 5 shots of espresso and it doesn't matter anymore?
Oh, God.
You know, I can keep going and go home and do work and get stuff done and take a nap.
Hells yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot of espresso.
it no longer interrupts your life like it would mine.
Exactly. Yeah, I say it's a problem.
Yeah.
They say it's a problem. I don't say it's a problem.
It's a
They
good
do.
problem. Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's a perfectly manageable problem.
Fine, they man up.
It's the company's money, so I don't care.
You should be addicted to art. That's what you should be addicted to.
But art doesn't make me feel like my heart's gonna explode out of my body.
I don't feel that way
Like
anymore.
caffeine
So
does.
I do miss that feeling a little bit. Like I've gone through phases of that where you're like, I just want to go home and draw. I just want to do that all the time. Like,
Oh, really?
but not right now. But I have felt that before.
It's kind of
I
like
draw on people's cups.
In my youth, I felt like that.
I mean, I'll go through phases.
It's pretty fun.
It's
Yeah.
usually when I've like settled into a project. Like I don't have to spend a lot of brain like time or like creativity trying to come up with stuff. It's just like technical.
Right. Yeah, I hate the technical. The technical is what I hate.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, Ham. Sorry to tell you.
No.
Yeah, that's my advice. You just gotta do it. You gotta do the thing. But like having set times where you know you're gonna do it helps. I'm really bad about that right now, but I know that it helps.
Yeah, I need to get back into that. For a while, I like got super into like I was like, all I have to do is every morning do like a study of like whatever. Like I'd put like, what was it? I was listening to somebody and they said they did like a drawing of like an apple and like something else every morning. So I was like, that's what I'll do. I'll just like I did like put an apple and like a Coke can and a spoon and I just like drew that in Photoshop like every morning for 30 minutes.
Did you enjoy that though?
Oh, I hated it.
Well, then don't do it.
Yeah, but it really did help though. Like I improved like really fast, you know, just by doing that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
I feel like you can find
Instead of an apple.
yeah. So yeah.
tailor it to what you like to do. Like, what do you want to get better at? If you want to get better at drawing stuff, it doesn't have to be like an apple.
Yeah, exactly. But I think just like the idea of it being boring and monotonous, like sort of helped because it was like I knew that, and I wouldn't just like waste time on it. Like if it's something I really like, maybe I just like spend the whole day on it. But if it's like okay, this boring thing, all I'm focusing on is like the lighting and the rendering, and I can just like spend 30 minutes on it and like kind of figure some stuff out and then like forget about it and then spend the rest of the day doing the stuff that I like. So
I get you. You don't get caught up in it.
Yeah.
It's just like that's what it was.
yeah.
Like something else. Everything comes back to music.
Yes. But I quickly gave that up. I was like, this is terrible. I don't like drawn apples.
Something I found is helpful is like trying to find something every day that is interesting to look at and take a photo of it. Difficult to do, but like when I'm trapped in Starbucks for 8 hours, you know.
I was about to say, like, I don't really go outside that often.
Yeah, like, or I'm trying to find something that's cool to look at or frame in the right way,
Right.
you know, and take a photo of it to save for later to draw, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're just thinking about things creatively, right?
Yeah, or like I've been like Instagram, not the photos but the videos, you know, like the short clips of daily life that are super interesting to look at.
Yeah, the stories.
Yeah, to try and find something that's cool, framed up, and take a video of it or something every day.
Yeah,
really cool. And to draw that is interesting,
I like that.
at least for me. But
It's like creating a little like mental scrapbook kind of thing,
yeah, exactly.
Ooh, a mental scrapbook. I like that.
or collage, I guess. I hate collaging, but
Yeah.
like it helps.
So I'll take like a video in the back, and you'll just hear like the hissing of steam and like people talking up front.
Oh,
It's a little movie.
loudly through the door and everything. It's really nice.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out, you know.
You speak in Hamilton's language.
Yeah. I'll take one tomorrow.
It's like that little moody vignettes.
Like that early morning commute. That's what it is. That's I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't done little video stuff on Instagram, Ham.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, you don't,
I
have,
do that.
you don't have a lot of
I
video.
do stories.
No, I don't mean stories. I mean like,
Like video post.
Oh.
and even your
Um,
stories. I mean, your stories are just like what you're doing.
Whoa. Whoa. What are you saying about my stories? Stories are legit.
I know that's why they're interesting.
Everyday life. It's who I am.
Rainy days at the Belk Pond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's what it is.
that's what they're for. But some people, I mean, you can mess around with the format of that to make it more like art. Not
Wait,
saying
are you saying my rainy days at the Belk Pond aren't artsy?
never mind.
Rainy.
You know
This is what happens when you try to give Ham
I'm
feedback.
Instagram, so you can't look at my stories anymore.
Yes, please do.
Oh my gosh.
Taking you off, moving. There we go.
Oh wow. He really did it.
Done. I deleted my Instagram actually.
Okay.
Everyone's off of it.
I deleted me.
Everyone's
It's
done.
like, oh shit.
Stories are just for me now.
I would definitely do that by accident if there's a way to do that.
I did it on purpose. All right, well, we're about that time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very sad. Our Sunday ritual. But does anyone have any questions about Connor's thorough schedule for things?
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
come?
post it all up on the Facebook page so that if anyone wasn't here for it, like Molly, I don't think you heard. I went over all the stuff for like the art show.
Kind of close.
It was great. It was great.
Basically, we're like scheduling it out like week by week, like what we want to do. So, but
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Sarah, how did you do the freckles? What the hell?
Hey, It's a,
No!
it's a splatter brush.
Damn it! I look away. Fucking Bob Ross again.
Where'd it go?
you got bobbed, son.
You got bobbed.
I don't know if
Splatter
it's
brush. Calm
allowed.
down.
Gender, like at the Mint Museum, they have this gallery on the 5th floor
I loved it.
for the studio, like for the student shows and gendered. And I don't know if they're gonna ever have an opening, but I'll see the supervisor again in July, and I could talk to him or something and see.
Yeah,
I don't know what the availability is and if people can apply to it, but
yeah.
We'll do something about gender. Shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think it can be for anything, but
That's the show that's up there.
it's really
We'll
what
do it again.
it's really what the board members want. You know, that's
Yeah.
what it's.
Will you ask them what they want, and then we'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I got some friends that can do whatever. Whatever.
Henry.
They're down for
This is all Hamilton's words. I don't approve any of this, but yes.
What? You're part of the Strokes.
Yeah, but we're not just sellouts, man.
I'll sell out.
Yeah, I'll sell out. Tell me what it is. Tell me how much I'm getting paid, son.
What do they want and who will see it? I'm on it.
Yeah.
bye.
Well, thank you, Twitch, for listening in, and thank you, YouTube, for giving us the place to do this.
Yes.
Without you guys, we would do nothing. So.
Would we?
Appreciate you.
I think we'd still be here.
They don't know that.
They don't know that, Connor.
Later, YouTube. Thanks for
Bye,
hanging out.
guys.